We have the Kyosho Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR, and we're going to do a unboxing thanks to our local hobby shop. They let us borrow this. I think it's his personal car, and he's going to let us unbox it to take a look at, see what it looks like. Now, this was a very anticipated release by Kyosho. It has taken, I don't even know how many months. This thing was put out there that it was going to be released, and has taken probably like 9-10 months to actually hit the streets. The guy at the local hobby shop said he was lucky to get in at the last second because everything was pre-sold, and he got one of the last 2 or 3 that they still had in stock to get on the list, and they were gone within literally one day. We're excited to be able to unbox this. Now, we are going to be careful because this is going to be resold. Very anticipated release. Probably going to be a collector's edition down the road. Considering the detail that went into this body, you can tell that Kyosho has took a lot of care of putting every detail into this Nissan Skyline body. So the first thing we want to do, you can see the box art is beautiful. It looks like a real car sitting there under the overpass. That's pretty awesome. You can see the detail that's going to come out in the actual kit when we unbox it. Let's take a look at the features of what comes in it. You can see a highly detailed body, ultra scale body, what Kyosho is calling it. Comes on the Fazer MK2 chassis, and it's ready set. So it's ready to run with everything except double A's for the controller. So let's take a quick look at what it comes with in the box, just so we are clear. We can see it comes with the synchro transmitter, which is a very common transmitter for Kyosho. It also comes with a waterproof speed house speed controller, which is a 60 amp Kyosho speed control. It has 3 programming modes. Comes with forward, brake, and reverse, forward brake, and forward and reverse. And it is compatible with 2S LiPo packs only, not 3S. Comes with a 14-turn brushed motor. Says it's a long can. Oil-filled shocks. They are plastic bodies with aluminum caps. Full ball bearings. We got faux brake calipers inside. We can see the layout of the chassis here. It is a fully licensed Nissan body and Watanabe Racing. This thing is really nice looking just from the outside of the box. It's probably something, if you guys come across, you might want to pick one up if you're into on-road cars, drift cars, or just that scale look, for the simple fact that this car sold out so fast. Who knows when the next wave is going to come, when the next order is going to come in, and how many different times that they're going to actually get this car in. Kyosho typically has a little bit of a lifespan on some of their cars. We don't know if this is going to last a couple years, or if we're just talking a couple shipments and this is going to be discontinued. So let's get this thing unboxed. Okay, we can see that we have the radio, transmitter, and probably some sort of tools stuffed in here. We are not going to open this. Part of the unboxing, this is going to be for a customer coming up, so we're going to leave the tape, everything stuck down in here. We do want to get the car out. Let's see, hopefully the car isn't too zip tied in there. We're going to have controller and tools in here. And then you can see down here we have the manual, but because I don't want to cut this stuff out, we don't need to go through the manual. Kyosho has a very detailed manual. It's going to tell you everything you need to know, how to order body sets and stuff. They are multilingual languages, so they'll have Italian, English, Japanese, etc. in there. Very nice manuals. The real thing we want to look at is this beauty. You can see it's a 1/10 scale touring car chassis. It's on the MK2 Fazer chassis. I believe this is the shorter wheelbase one. It has this protective film on it. You can already see there's a lot of details underneath here. We got mirrors, but let's open it up and see what it looks like. I'm excited to see what this car looks like. It's a very unique looking car. Oh yeah. Very detailed. Get down at the right angle here. I mean, look at this grill. Fully molded grill. You can see the lenses are separate plastic, molded signal lights. The grill has an insert. GTR is also its own molded piece. I mean, this thing is amazing looking. Get up here, we got the mirrors on both sides. Wide body kit, which we even have logos here. They're not plastic, that's just a sticker, but it's very risen up. We also got clear windows. They're very tinted, which kind of gives it a cool look. Windshield wipers. The windshield wipers look a teeny bit big, but nice chrome windshield wipers. You can see the chrome door handles. They are flush mount stickers with a lock. You can also see we have a risen, it's a raised part in the Lexan, so it's the fuel cap. You look here. We have calipers and brake discs in all four wheels that are non-functioning, but the caliper does stay in one place. It gives you that nice look. Nice rear spoiler. Again, we got some signals. We got the chrome rear bumper, GTR logo, also a molded piece of plastic, completely molded. Rear chrome pieces with separate lenses. This thing is nice. Very nice looking car. You can see why people would collect this. The compound on the tires is pretty sticky. I mean, I don't know how many people are going to be running this car. Personally, I don't know if I would dare run it, because one little crash, you could mess up the body. So the tires have a pretty sticky compound. They have a foam inside. They feel really good, actually. This is a brushed car, so it's not going to be hitting extreme speeds. The body is just absolutely beautiful. All the detail with the wing windows. You can see the chrome and the decals that they put on. I mean, it probably costs more to make this body and decal it than the rest of the car. Just gonna say. So let's take the body off and take a look at what's inside. Be careful not to scratch anything. So it is a clipped body, which is a bummer. Most people that are scale would not like that, but I mean, there's the body. So we got some, let's take a look underneath. Okay, so one thing we're gonna notice is we have lots of body clips holding on the windshield wipers, the mirrors. We got some little press clips holding on the fender flares. You can see that front and rear. We also have some screws holding on the logos, the license plate cover, and then we got the rear tail light buckets, so they'll hold, I'm guessing 3 or 5 millimeter LEDs, which is nice. It's too bad it didn't come with it, but the body's so detailed they gotta cut costs somewhere. The front light buckets up here, so you got a total of 8 buckets that can be filled with lights. Very, very nice. Bumpers also held on with screws, spacers. And here we have the MK2 Fazer chassis. You can see these big giant coffee cups here. Those things serve a purpose. They're to keep the tires from rotating too far in. And so they're a limiter. They kind of look ridiculous, but they serve a purpose. Again, with Fazer chassis, we have extra flexible plastics, upper and lower H-arms in the front. We got a rear fixed link in the rear, H-arm in the bottom. Feels pretty good for what kind of car it is. It probably could use maybe a little bit more dampening. You got a nice foam bumper up front, which is nice and petite, just to barely fit under. It's not going to protect the corners of the body much, but center impact it will. Like I said, I do like the feel of these tires. I mean, that's always hard to say because they could wear out real fast. So we got the oil-filled shocks, foam bumper, adjustable body mounts, front and rear. No rear bumper, built on the chassis anyway. Same shocks, plastic center drive shaft. If you were to upgrade this to brushless, you would want to do the aluminum drive shaft, but I don't know if this car is really equipped for that. We have a servo that is mounted inside underneath here, on and off switch. On and off switch here. There is your waterproof ESC and your brushed motor. And it's just a stock motor, so you're not going to get a lot of power out of it. It does come with a T-plug, and we got a single Velcro strap to hold your battery in. So in all, it's just a pretty basic chassis. This is the same as all the other MK2 Fazers, which they do a lot of detailed, awesome bodies on. You can see the bottom is pretty flush except for the Velcro strap. You know, this chassis is extremely easy to work on. It is also the same chassis that the Mad Fan is on. I've had one of those, and to change gear adjustments, it's really easy. You can change gears up and down. You just key the motor to the number inside. On a lot of these, I like to tear them down, but this particular model we're not going to tear down. We're just showing the details of the body, and we're going to put it nicely back in the box so somebody can purchase it and enjoy it themselves. So, I'll put this beautiful body back on. This thing is awesome. Alright guys, that is it for the unboxing. Pretty simple. We really just wanted to display the beautifulness of this body and the detail. This is almost like a static model type of, I mean, this grille from bumper setup, all the logos and emblems is absolutely awesome. We're going to put it nice and safely back in the box for the next owner. And we hope you liked this video. This car, if you have a chance to get one, you even think you want one, you might want to pick it up, because who knows how many more of these are going to be available. Kyosho is pretty good about stuff, but their delivery is a little bit delayed here and there, so who knows when the next wave of these will come in, or who knows when the next shipments of these will come in, and how many more shipments they're going to plan on doing of this. This might be a very limited run. They might run it for a couple years, but if you're thinking about picking one up, they're not very expensive, so you might want to pick it up, hang on to it. If you drive it, be careful. I'd hate to see your bumpers get all scratched up, because this thing is awesome. Like, subscribe, and share if you like this video. It's probably one of my favorite unboxings. This thing is so detailed and very top-notch by Kyosho. Very good job. Thanks, guys. Bye.